And I will warn you that some of the concepts we're going to talk about today are going to make you feel uncomfortable. And I want you to feel uncomfortable. I want you to have a different perspective about sales and selling and how you grow your business than maybe you've had in the past. I want you to consider that no matter how successful you've been, that perhaps there's some different things you can do to modernize your approach to business growth that will help shorten sales cycles, reduce that fee compression a little bit, shift the focus from price to value, and help you become even more successful. With a potential client, you can only show up in one of two ways. You will either show up as somebody who's there to sell something. We all want to show up for a meeting like that, right? Or we can show up as someone who's there to solve something. How many of you have heard somebody make this phone call? Hey, just calling to check in. Want to see if you've made a decision yet? Hey, just calling to check in. Want to see if you made a decision yet? Show of hands. How many of you have heard somebody make that phone call before? Here's the real moment of truth. How many of you have actually made that phone call? Right? That's awesome, because let me tell you something. When that happens, you are a tin cup and a cardboard sign away from begging. The idea of the same side pitch is this: 3 components: entice, disarm, and discover. First, we entice by sharing problems that we solve with dramatic results. Now, once again, I'm not talking about results like rate of return. I'm talking about results, peace of mind, having a great product, all the T's crossed, the I's dotted. We then disarm the notion that we're just there to sell something by acknowledging that not everybody's a great fit for us. And then we trigger a discovery phase to learn more about their situation to see if we can help. In order for your client to hire you, there are 2 things they have to do that make them very uncomfortable. The first thing is they have to acknowledge that maybe they made a mistake. And the second thing they have to do is they have to fire the person who they liked enough to hire to begin with. Price, and for that matter, all objections matter most when the seller believes price matters most. And our definition of a great meeting may not be so great. So we come back and it sounds something like this. You guys can fill in the blanks for me because I'm sure you've heard it. Oh man, I just had the best meeting. It was amazing, incredible meeting. We were scheduled to meet for only 20 minutes. And instead, the meeting lasted for an hour, 2 hours. 2 hours, that's a hell of a meeting. And I gotta tell you, man, we got together with them, and as soon as we got together, the 2 of us just totally clicked, connected. And the meeting went so well that we've agreed that next week we've already scheduled a time for us to meet again. Oh, what a great meeting. And it would be a great meeting if it had been set up on Match.com.
That was great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome job.